Most people confuse winning and losing. They're not quite sure how it works, but here's a quick explanation. If we're going to roll one die, and I'm going to win with, you're going to win with a 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to win with a 4, 5, 6. Nobody expects to win. That's called a fair gamble. You're not a winner, I'm not a winner, nobody's a loser. But let's say that you're only going to win with the 1 and the 2, and I'm going to win with the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. So I got twice as many as you have to win. Well, before that dice even lands, if we're both betting $1, I know that one time I'm going to lose a buck, 2 times I'm going to win your buck, so that per 3 times I play, I'm up 33%. I am the expected winner, positive 33%. You are the expected loser, negative 33%. So whether you're a winner or a loser is determined before the outcome of the game. Now let's say a 1 or a 2 comes up, and you go, I'm a winner. I go, you're not a winner. I was the winner. You were the loser who won. And a loser who won is not a winner. A loser who got lucky is a winner. Only a winner can be a winner who loses because he expects to win next time. You know, it's like when you were a kid and you were learning algebra and you learned how to solve for x. When you came to the answer, you took the answer, then you went and plugged it back into the equation, worked it out, and if it all canceled out, you knew you were right. Well, I've had those kind of proofs that my equations were right. I've seen them happen in Argentina, and I've seen let's spread around the world to 56 countries, and I realized that an IOU from my neighbors for an hour's labor is inflated proof, while the government's bill loses value all the time. I mean, the evidence is in front of my eyes, plus I've been loudly brandishing this argument in the face of economists all over the world and on the internet for 25 years now. And my greatest proof is that I'm willing to bet that I'm right, and they only have to bet, you know, I start them off, want to bet $100? No, they don't. So I say, okay, I'll give you 1,000 to 100. You want to bet? No, I don't. I say, well, okay, if you don't want 100 to 1 odds, how about I'll put up 1,000, you put up $1. Want to bet? Prove you're right when you say I'm wrong? No, I don't. I say, well, okay, how about I tell you what, I'll give you 10,000 to 1 odds. Put up a dime, I'll put up my G note. Want to bet? No, I don't want to bet. I say, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 100,000 to 1 odds. Here's my G note. Put up a penny on your integrity that you're right. Want to bet? No, I don't. I say, I tell you what, I'll give you 1,000,000,000 to 1 odds. All you got to do is bet 1 Turkish lira, small amount, against my 1,000 Canadian. Want to bet? Well, that offer's been on the internet for decades. Anybody want to come and prove that John TURMEL's miracle equation explaining why you can't pay 11 when they only printed 10 works? And no one has ever been able to disprove my conjecture or conclusion that you can't pay 11 when they only printed 10 without coming up with some of your neighbors and hurting him in the meantime so that someone gets knocked out. The only way. One of you has to get knocked out of your death gamble. More gosh. And no economist in the world, and I've debated economists online, destroyed them all. They're all confused after all. They're looking backwards. They don't see their premises are completely backwards, so how can they possibly win? And they never won, and my bet and my equations stand unconquered. Like Invictus. Great poem. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Through the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears lies but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight my gait, how charged with punishments my scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am captain of my soul. got to do is imagine a world where there's enough money to do everything. Most people can't imagine that. Enough money? Can't be enough money. If there were enough money, it wouldn't be worth anything. I've heard so much stuff over the years, you know. You know, it's incredible the number of things that they've taught that aren't true about money. Yeah, out and out lies. Like the big lie of economics that banks lend out their depositors' funds. Wow, that took a long time to establish that wasn't true. Interest rates fight inflation, that's still the current thinking. Almost any time they ever mention inflation in a newspaper, interest rate medicine. Yeah, it never fails. You know, I sometimes feel like I'm walking in a daydream, you know. I say, can this high-tech world really be caught up in the throes of a 10,000-year-old trick? Well, Jesus said they'll forever be hearing without hearing, seeing without seeing or understanding. Can't get more pessimistic than that.